Do you remember the episode Animan from season 1? Specifically this scene?
Take this opportunity to
tell you that I love you, Marinette.
I have thought for a while that this scene of Adrien helping Nino know what to say to Marinette was strange. This scene seems like it hides a secret meaning when Adrien tells Nino to tell Marinette he loves her. So let's discuss what this scene possibly means, because there are so many layers to this scene, so let's start analyzing. So yes, it is possible that Adrien saying I love you in this scene was just to help Nino. But is it possible that Adrien saying I love you, Marinette is coming straight from his own personal feelings? I think it's very possible. Maybe Adrien doesn't realize his feelings because he's in love with Ladybug, but subconsciously loves Marinette too, but doesn't know it. Okay, yeah, this is just a theory, but let's discuss the signs that show Adrien may actually have been genuine in saying I love you. First, a crush does not equal love. Nino has barely started liking Marinette. He has a crush on her in this episode. And let me say that again. Nino has a crush on Marinette. Now, a crush does not mean you are in love with someone. A crush can pass pretty quickly. The part of this episode that confuses me so much is that Adrien tells Nino to express his love for Marinette. Where did Adrien come up with the idea that Nino is in love with Marinette? Because as we before stated, Nino just has a crush on her. So the fact that Adrien came up with the strong words of I love you seems almost as if Adrien is forming these words from his own heart, even if he does not realize he possibly loves Marinette. Again, Adrien may be confused because of his love for Ladybug, which makes it hard to realize any other feelings. Second, I want you to notice how easily Adrien uses the word love. Let's focus on just the looseness of the way he uses the word love. Again, Nino never said that he was in love with Marinette. He just said he had a crush on her. Then all of a sudden, Adrien brings up the idea of Nino being in love with her. The fact that Adrien chose those exact words and came up with them so easily may just show Adrien really did mean them, because he was real quick to come up with that and tell Nino to say it. It could be showing his subconscious and what he doesn't realize. So third, Adrien seems genuine. As Adrien tells Nino what to say, it almost seems like Adrien truly means what he's saying.
take this opportunity to
Tell you that I love you, Marinette.
His tone of voice seems soft, and he's smiling, and his eyes even seem relaxed. The way he's staring seems like a gaze more than a stare. His voice and face simply seem genuine as he says this. And I know he is not actually looking at her, but the way that he is looking out, it just seems like his facial expression shows that he means what he's saying, even if he doesn't realize it. It does not sound like he is just reciting an idea from his brain. It seems like he means what he's saying. And yes, Adrien is helping Nino know what to say, but this scene to me seems like it's revealing something. Now, of course, I don't know that, and this is just an observation, so of course you can disagree with me, but I definitely want to hear what you think about this scene in the comments. Fourth, the animators place Marinette across from Adrien. So we can see in the animation that Adrien is saying, I love you, Marinette, and we can see Marinette across from him, almost as if they're staring at each other in the eyes. Because of the way the animation is set up, when Adrien says this, it feels like Adrien and Marinette are having a personal connection. The animators did not have to put Marinette across from Adrien, but the fact that they did makes what Adrien said seem so much more genuine. It's almost as if this scene disregarded Nino for a second and showed how Adrien truly feels for Marinette. Because really, the focus is Adrien and Marinette in this scene. Now remember, this is just a theory. Feel free to tell me in the comments which part you disagree or agree with. Hey guys, so I'm having a little profile picture contest, I guess you could call it. So I'm looking for a new profile picture because this old logo is just not working for me anymore. But if you want to help make me a logo, I have all the information you need to know in the description. There's a little Google Doc that has all the information written out, and you can go through that. And I'd really appreciate it if you guys help me with a logo, because I'm not really sure what to do, and I'd like your guys' opinions. So anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Lazy out.